Welcome to Psychesparks. Join us for fascinating psychology explorations and empower your mind's journey towards growth and understanding. Many times in our life, things don't turn out the way we want. Situations go against our preferences, and our expectations shatter. Our desires don't always get fulfilled. We often strive to attain something, but it eludes us. During such times, we feel sad and disheartened, and we tend to complain about nature. Why does this happen to us? Why do we not get what we desire, even though we put in efforts? As time passes, we realize that what we thought was not right for us might have actually been in our favor. Whatever happened in the past was indeed the right thing. Sometimes, what we were upset about not happening was actually beneficial for us. What happened in due time was the right thing. What made us sad yesterday, we are grateful for today. As they say, what happened, happened for the best. And what's happening now is for our good as well. And what will happen in the future will also be for the best. Once, there was a large orchard of various fruits of a certain language. A farmer and his family took care of this orchard. Every evening, the farmer would pick ripe and sweet fruits from the orchard and present them to the king. One day, the farmer came to the orchard to pick fruits for the king. The orchard was filled with all kinds of fruits, apples, grapes, coconuts, pomegranates, mangoes, and more. The farmer was in a dilemma about what to pick that day. Sometimes, he would set his sight on one fruit, and other times, on another. Finally, he picked beautiful and sweet grapes and put them in a basket. He then headed towards the palace. On his way, he started thinking that he was only carrying grapes. If he had also picked a few apples, pomegranates, and coconuts, the king might have been happier. He regretted not bringing a variety. He was also upset with himself for not considering this earlier. When he presented the basket of grapes to the king and the king threw a grape at him, the farmer looked up at the sky, raised his head, and thanked Allah, saying, "Thank you, God. You are very kind." This happened many times. Whenever the king threw a grape at the farmer, he would say, "Thank you, God. You are very kind." After a while, the king came out of his thoughts and realized how badly he was treating the farmer. He stopped himself and remembered the words of the farmer. He was astonished. The king said, "I have been hitting the farmer with grapes repeatedly, and all he says is, 'Thank you, God. You are very kind.' What does he mean?" The king asked the farmer the reason for his gratitude even when he was being hit with grapes. The farmer innocently replied, "May you be safe. When I was picking fruits for you, my attention was on various fruits, apples, pomegranates, and coconuts. All kinds of fruits were there. But I only brought grapes, thinking, if I had brought apples, pomegranates, and coconuts too, you might have hit me more. So, I am grateful to God for putting only grapes in my mind." Friends, the God who created us never leaves us alone. He always takes care of us. Whatever happens in our life, there is some benefit hidden within it for us. Sometimes, we realize it immediately, and sometimes, we realize it after some time. When we sit quietly and reflect on our life, we realize that the difficult times we faced were necessary for our strength, and the good times were a test to recognize the good from the bad. So, in every situation, think positively. Whatever happens, it's for the best. Dears, the God who created us never leaves us alone. He always takes care of us. Whatever happens in our life, there is some benefit hidden within it for us. Sometimes, we realize it immediately, and sometimes, we realize it after some time. When we sit quietly and reflect on our life, we realize that the difficult times we faced were necessary for our strength, and the good times were a test to recognize the good from the bad. So, in every situation, think positively. Whatever happens, it's for the best.